I'm here today with Michael Langhi in Zakopane. Hi Michael, and first of all, tell us please, is it your first visit here in Poland, and how do you feel in our country?
Yes, my first time here. It's a very good place, the people here is very friendly, and it's a big pleasure for me to teach one seminar over here. I had here in Europe many times, but here in Poland my first time, so I want to say thank you for Sebastian for the opportunity, and it's a big pleasure for me.
And what do you think about the level of jiu-jitsu in our country and the level of the guys in Alliance Team Poland?
The level here is very high, we have many tough guys, many good talent. In 2009 in the national teams in European, I fight with one brown belt from Poland, and he was so strong. The people here have one good condition. This is very important in jiu-jitsu, and one good techniques. And everybody here training hard. This is very important. Jiu-jitsu don't have secret, If you work hard every day, that's it. Don't have secret. Congratulations for everybody here. Very good level.
Okay, so let's move on to the competitions, and tell us please, how do you prepare to the biggest competitions? Do you train in Sao Paulo, or do you go to the camps, for example, to the new Cabrinhas gym? And how many times per day do you train before the competition?
Before one big competition, for example, the Worlds, we need to do 4 trains per day, It's a long day for us in Alliance. I live in Sao Paulo right now, So I train over there full time, of course. Maybe 10 days before the Worlds, we're gonna to Cabrinhas gym in Los Angeles and to train. But we have 4 trains per day, 2 trains jiu-jitsu, 1 train physical condition, the workout, and 1 specific train that in my opinion is very important, that you need to train many different techniques, and 1 specific train, for example, start in the side control, start on the back. You need to train your attack and your defend. This is very important in my opinion.
And what do you eat in that time? Do you have to cut the weight?
This is a good question. This is a big problem for me, Sometimes I need to cut 5-6 kilos before one big tournaments, and I need to stop to eat carbohydrates, for example, and I just eat salad and vegetables and a little chicken, This is a big problem. But of course, I switch the carbohydrates, but I use a lot of supplements, so I have energy to train. So this is not a problem, The problem is that I cannot eat acai. This is very hard for me, but.
Do you like acai?
A lot, man. I love acai. I eat every day in Brazil.
Okay, as we all know, recently your younger brother has been promoted to the black belt, right? So what do you think about your brother's jiu-jitsu, and will he be able to win some medals in the biggest competitions in 2012? What's your opinion?
My brother, he's a very good talent, He's a young guy, have 20 years old, so I think that he have one long way in his life, But he won the mundials in blue belt, in purple belt, and brown belt, and I think in the future he gonna be one great champion, have one good support in Alliance team. Right now he is living in Sao Paulo, so we have many different styles to train, many world champions over there. In my opinion, is the best place on the world for the train, I have in future he gonna be a one great champion.
Your great guard game is famous, especially your spider guard, right? In this position, and actually in whole Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, strong grip is very important. So do you have any tips how to make your grip stronger and how to prevent finger injuries?
Yes, we have one specific train in Brazil with my coach Edson Ramalho. He's a very good coach, and in spider guard you need to have one strong grip, one strong legs, and move your hips all the time. So of course we have one specific train over there. So all my train that I gonna do the weightlifting, I use the gi to pull, I think that's very important. and the other train is secret. I can't say about.
Okay, so nowadays there's a big discussion about the steroids in our sport. What are your thoughts on this problem? Do you think that there should be any controls in the biggest competitions?
I think it's a very good idea. The confederation started to do a steroid test in the big tournaments. You know, many guys use in jiu-jitsu. This is not secret for nobody. You know, and this is a big problem. But I think it's this. I don't think that the confederation go to do the test next year, and nobody pay one money for us, you know, and the steroid test is very expensive. So I don't know if it's a good idea for the confederation, but you know.
I understand. So, do you think that it's necessary to change something in IBJJF rules? For example, to make fights more entertaining to the audience, right? Do you have any ideas what to change?
Yes, I think so. Of course, the confederations today is the biggest tournament jiu-jitsu in the world, and have very good rules, but have little things that we need to change, like a 50-50 guard, for example. Of course, if you're gonna use for sweep or submit, it's great, but you can't stop the fight, you know. And the last words, I watch many fights, great fighters, but the fight's not good because everybody wants to use the 50-50 to stop the fight. So, of course, I think that the confederation need to think about it and change.
What are your plans for 2012? Do you think about starting in MMA or you focus only on jiu-jitsu?
Right now, I don't think about in MMA. You know, I'm very beautiful to punch in my face. So in this moment, I just think about in jiu-jitsu. I have one big dream, and now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move to US now in September, and to make my business over there in Orlando, Florida. So to the next year, I want to fight the worlds again. You know, I want to get my title back. I won in 2009 and 2010, but now in last Mundial 2011, I lost in the semi-final to Crown Gracie. The fight finished 2 points for me and 2 points for him, but I think that my game was more aggressive, you know, but don't have problem.
I saw this fight today. And,
yes, and so the next year, I want to teach in my gym, and I want to get my title back.
Yeah, this judge's decision was really strange. However, do you train no-gi, and would you like to compete in ADCC in the future? And who will be the biggest star in this year, right? In your opinion, any thoughts on Radek Turek chances?
Yes, I like to train no-gi. I think that's very important. You train no-gi also because, you know, no-gi you don't have grip. The game's a little bit more fast, so it's very good for train your cardio. And of course, you need to use a lot of pressure. So it's very important you train in Alliance in São Paulo. Every Friday the training over there is no-gi, you know. I think in one big name in no-gi is Marcelo Garcia. He's a monster in no-gi. He have one very good game, X guards, arm drags. So I think in this moment he's the biggest name in no-gi jiu-jitsu.
Okay. The last question: what does Michael Langhi like to do besides jiu-jitsu?
Oh, I like to sleep a lot.
And eat
I like
acai.
Acai. I like, you know, I don't like to go to the party because in Brazil my first train is 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, so I need to recover my body, I need to have one good sleep. So my favorite program is watch one good move with my wife and stay in my place, stay in my home, you know. Of course I like to go to eat something with my friends, but I don't like to go to the party. I just like to relax a little bit.
Okay, so that was our last question, and now would you like to thank someone, maybe sponsors or your friends?
Yes, I want to say thank you to Coral Kimonos for all the support. Coral have helped me a lot, have one long time, And thank you for believing in myself, believing in my jiu-jitsu. Of course, I want to say thank you for my family, for all the support, Alliance team, Fábio Gurgel, and my teacher Rubens Charles Cobrinha. Everything that I know in jiu-jitsu, he teach me, and of course he teach me inside the mat and outside the mat. It's very important. You have one great fighter, but it's very important you have one great person outside the mat. This is very important, you know. This one great champion.
Okay, so once again, thank you very much for the interview, and good luck.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, man. Let's go. Keep our training hard. Don't have secret in jiu-jitsu. Just work hard.
Thanks.